They come and they're pleasant. You can't miss that orange, when they sitting in the crowd or around, and they just generally nice. But I think that's because they're not in national conversation right now.
Now, you had a chance to be around a lot of fans in the SEC, right?
Yeah. At the games, online, unfortunately, and at the shows, yeah. I've met everybody.
Now, do you consider them to be some of the nicest people?
Yeah, SEC fans overall, yeah, there's a few crazies, but overall, very nice people, yeah.
Okay, we know you're a huge Bama fan, okay? Mm-hmm. So without mentioning Alabama, who are the nicest fans in the SEC?
Oh, this ain't right. Let me really think. At number 10, I would have to say Tennessee. They show up to a lot of my events, man, whether I'm in Chattanooga, Memphis, Nashville. They come and they're pleasant. You can't miss that orange, when they sitting in the crowd or around, and they just generally nice. But I think that's because they're not in national conversation right now. Once they get back to where they want to get, we'll see just how nice they are. But right now, I put them at number 10.
What about number 9?
Number 9 for me, I would have to say the fans of Texas A&M University. I mean, what reason do they have to not be nice? You got a nice campus, you got a nice stadium, y'all always in the mix when it comes to football. So yeah, they're nice and they should be nice. So number 9, Texas A&M. At the number 8 spot, I'm gonna say Ole Miss. My interactions with them always been pleasant. Sometimes I drive over the Mississippi line just to hang out sometimes, whether you're in Tupelo or Jackson or wherever. They always around and they just pleasant people to be around, man. So yeah, I would say Ole Miss at the number 8 spot.
What about number 7?
Number 7, I have to say Auburn. Now maybe it's because I was born in Lee County, but when I go down there and every time I did, I had like my crew with me just in case something popped off. But now they're genuinely nice people, man. So, they may scream and shout at you in the game, but other than that, they're pretty nice, especially to me. This is just my personal experience. They're pretty nice. And then online, they don't like for you to mess with them because I guess they feel like they don't bother nobody. But yeah, I give them that spot, man, Auburn. Number 6, I have to say the Arkansas fans. They don't talk too much trash on the internet, which is one thing I appreciate about them. Or maybe they just have bad Wi-Fi in Fayetteville. But they love to have you on campus. They treat you like family. They always trying to get you to eat and everything, which is something I grew up around. They're real southern, down homey folks. So I give that spot to Arkansas Razorback fans. In the number 5 spot, some of my favorite fans in the world, man, Mississippi State. It's always one of my favorite places to visit. My history with Starkville goes way, way back. I have to break that down on another show at another time, but great people, man. Mississippi State, nothing but love for y'all. Had some great times in Starkville over the years.
Now we down to the top 4. Who do you have at the number 4 spot?
Always interesting in this top 4. Number 4 for me, South Carolina. They are so nice that it makes me mad sometimes. Alabama played them in the 2019 season. I was up there and I thought we were going, go at it, do some smack talk. No, it's just nice. They invite us to the little choo-choo trains outside the stadium. I know they got another name, but that's what I'm calling them. They're just nice, man. It's just really genuinely nice people up there in Columbia, South Carolina. I can't say nothing bad about y'all. South Carolina at my number 4 spot. Number 3 for me would have to be Missouri. I've met a few Missouri fans over the years that came to Tuscaloosa one year, hung out. I know a few of the players up there. It's just crazy nice people, man. Great addition to the SEC. You want to know how nice Missouri fans are? I haven't even really mentioned them in the other videos and they still send me nice messages. That's how nice they are. So Missouri, definitely in the number 3 spot. They earned it. Number 2, I'd have to say Kentucky Wildcats. yeah, man, they really show up to all of their football games and patiently wait for basketball season. But they are some of the nicest people on earth. If you never hung out with UK fans, you should really, man. Shout out to BBN, Big Blue Nation. Y'all show me nothing but love. And y'all just pleasant to be around, man. So the number 2 spot, got to give it to Kentucky.
Now we down to the final spot. Who does FunnyMaine feel have the nicest fans or fan base in the SEC?
The nicest fans overall in the SEC is Vandy. Come on, man. It's I don't know how many trips y'all taken to Nashville just to hang out with Vandy fans if they come to y'all. They're not gonna talk trash, man. They're not gonna do nothing. And it's got nothing to do with them being the bottom feeder of the league. They're happy with life, man. They're gonna go make millions of dollars. They're gonna be doctors and engineers and entrepreneurs and CEOs. Maybe that's why they always so happy. But I've never seen a mad Vandy fan. Show me a mad Vandy fan, and I'll show you 65 pleasant Vandy fans. There's some pleasant people up there in the 615. Shout out to Vandy, number 1 spot, nicest fans in the SEC.
2, 1, good.